two friends. Another morning, but this time it's solo. Sit back, relax, and laugh at the mindless conversations Josh and Dakota have. Welcome to a Mindless Morning Show solo episode.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mindless Morning Show. I'm Josh, as always, unless I want to change my name, maybe sometime.
Barnaby, we're doing it.
Damn it, Barnaby. I can't believe you just brought that name back up. Fucking Barnaby.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dakota.
Yep, here with my co-host Dakota, as always, who just called me Barnaby. It's a little thing we've been doing recently. I honestly kind of forgot where it started.
Mindless Morning Show, Josh and Dakota. Mindless Morning Show, Barnaby and Dakota. Dude, that one just sounds so much better.
I don't know. I think you need your ears checked. It did not. That sounded like a lot more syllables, if I'm not mistaken.
Jarnaby.
Joshaby. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. What did that come from, dude? Was I just going to change my name and somebody said Barnaby?
I don't know. We were gaming the other day and I said it because I had two animals that I don't even remember. One of them was named Barnaby. I don't know, man. That's what I was saying. We need to get a stream going for our gaming ventures.
Yeah. So eventually that will be coming soon. We're working out, hashing out all the details, but we are going to have a Twitch and stream. We'll stream our nonsense because we I hate to admit this, but we play Fortnite.
We do
a lot, and well, we're not too bad. We're pretty bad, but we win a few.
We get some dubs. We don't
we don't build.
We play for fun to just mess around. We just screw around the whole time, basically. Yep.
So we
did play some Rocket League last night. Ethan, Jay, and I. I was interested.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, I'm so bad at Rocket League. Like it's. Did I ever tell you the one time like somebody finally convinced me to play it and like it was me and
I
him.
played it. It was before because I was gonna say you played with Jay and I and you just like gave up halfway through
because I was so annoyed because like the time before that I had played, it was team 3v3 and so I just sat back at the goalpost the whole time, dude, and the one time I decided to get out I scored on herself.
Oh man.
And like my teammates were leaving, the other team were leaving because like they just didn't even care anymore. I was just like, man. So like I literally cycled.
Fun. This guy sucks.
I cycled through like 4 teammates at some point throughout that game. It was bad. I'm terrible at Rocket League, but
Rocket League takes a lot to get used to. Man. It's a tough game. It's tough.
Yeah. Well, thanks for making me feel better. But
I've
seen a kid pick it up and be a god. No.
Yeah. No. Whenever I watch the actual like pros play Rocket League or see any of those highlights, I don't play it for a while because I'm like, wow, that's how you're supposed to play the game.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. So I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, man, guys, we're almost at the end of the month. We're here in September now.
We are at the end of the month.
That's crazy. I feel like this year, honestly, like went by so much faster than 2020.
Yeah, I mean, it did go by. I mean, it went by fast for me. I was just chilling most of it.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Like, I don't know what the difference was or anything, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're coming up close here for the Mindless Morning Show, guys. This month actually will be our year of mindlessness, and getting close to that 100 episode marker, so that's very exciting. In fact, on the 24th, let me check the calendar.
That sounds right. 24th. So you just
maybe that's a Tuesday. No, I'm looking at August still. I'm an idiot. Yep. Okay, 24th. Sorry. So yes, the 24th of September, we will have a very special guest known to the Mindless Morning Show. Actually, the very first guest of the Mindless Morning Show is coming back. We're going to talk some more aliens, so get excited about that.
I'm excited. I love talking aliens.
Oh yeah, man, it's so much fun. And I mean, there's from the first time we talked until when we're gonna be able to talk again. I mean, there's so much that's happened. That shitty report that came out, but we'll get into that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And our
what else? We just did our mashup. We revealed our mashup on the old Insta and social media. If you didn't catch it from the last episode, but we got a mashup of Underdog and why am I blanking?
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, Pepe Le Pew. I was like, it's another dog in this life because it's not another dog.
Another dog.
Under Le Pew.
Yeah, the Under Pew.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So make sure you stay tuned for that and participate. We need some drawings. We need some people to draw some stuff for us.
Yeah. I just might do this one on paper and then take a picture because the way I was thinking I wanted to do it, I don't know that I can accomplish that in vector.
No. I mean, I'm going to do it the same way I've been doing it, but I'm probably going to have to take my computer up with me to the lake house when I go up there with Jordan and their family this weekend so I can get it done.
Yeah. So congratulations, 3-year anniversary for Dakota and his wonderful girl.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years today, actually. Well, today, as in recording today on August 31st. But yeah.
Well, congratulations, man! Happy anniversary.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Should be fun. We gotta get some stuff together for her so that when she comes home, it'll be all nice and fancy.
Yeah. So none of y'all ladies at home are like, "What the fuck are you doing recording with Josh or Barnaby while it's your anniversary?" She's at work.
She is currently at work. Yes. She is at work right now, and she will not be home for another. What time is it? Man, I got time. We're good. I got like 8 hours.
So lake house, man, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's up in Missouri. We just go up there and hang out and get drunk, party, and good time.
I can't believe I didn't convince you to come down to Florida and go to Gatorland with me for your guys' anniversary.
Man, we want to, but
that's for the big 5-year anniversary.
Yeah. We're saving that for the big 5-year coming down to Gatorland.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah. So it'll be good.
Yeah. So stay tuned for Pepe. Be sure to give Dakota some grand wishes for his anniversary and
grand wishes. Wow, thanks.
Super grand wishes. And yes, Friday, this coming Friday, we had a special guest. It's a longtime friend of mine that I met going through the apprenticeship I was in with the local Union 803 to go basically study HVAC and simultaneously work at Disney while we did it. So that was cool. It's honestly, it was free school. I paid absolutely nothing to get in. They gave me a job. It was basically, I went, applied. I got a job in school in one package, free. And I got paid to do it. So it was great.
The only catch is you have to work for the mouse.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, 7 years of suffrage for like the amount of stuff I've learned I'll take it.
And I mean, talking to our guest, he's got some good stuff that's happened for him, so tune in on Friday. Make sure you listen in. It was a good time. Well, what else did we talk? We talked about Disney stuff, some different trades, and some Marvel movies because that's what he was into. So we talked about some Marvel stuff.
Yeah, man, have you ever seen somebody went through and made this long chart and broke every continues to break all these Marvel things down in sequence. So and I'm talking this guy is going pulling out very specific episodes out of a series, placing it in between movies and just going all out. That's an insane list.
Dude, people are crazy with how they've done the timelines and shit for that. It's insane.
Just sit there.
I would say I can't
timeline.
That much time doing it, but I mean, I guess if I really put my mind to it, I would probably be able to do it. But
you got to be a super diehard fan to go about it that way, or you just really are interested in the story overall. But for me, I love the comics and there's just so many different possibilities. That's why it's this giant multiverse and
It's huge.
There's so many different stories to it. So some of them, they don't make it to the big screen or even television. Or actually, there's that new What If. I don't know.
Have you watched any of it yet?
No, I don't pay for Disney minus. So
it's good. It's good. It's been really good.
So
I've enjoyed it. There's been some people talking some trash about it, but I'm like, bro, it's good. I don't know why.
Is it basically what would happen if something else happened, or like what would it?
Yeah. So in the comics, a lot of the what if stories are more so derived from like what happens if this person was this person. So like the first episode is Agent Carter is Captain America or Captain Britain or whatever. Like she's the one that gets the super soldier serum instead of Steve. So it's just basically what if for that.
That's cool.
The next one was instead of T'Challa staying in Wakanda, he's the one that gets abducted and is like Guardians of the Galaxy thing. So yeah, they're pretty sweet. I don't know why
people don't like how far it takes away from.
People just hate on stuff so much, and it's like just enjoy what we're able to get, man. Like this is stuff nobody thought was ever gonna happen. Like reading comic books like way back, and we're actually getting like them on TV, like animated movies.
Yeah, but even when
it's dope, like
even when it first started, like when all the Hulk movies were coming out, the Spider-Mans, and like I didn't see it getting to a point where they're actually bringing in all these new characters, like not new characters, but characters that have existed in the MCU realm, but like have gotten no attention ever, like Moon Knight that's coming out. They have a whole thing on Loki.
Well, they basically
WandaVision.
What they did with the movies and how they did it basically made it going from like anybody that read comic books was just a nerd to where comic books became a cool thing, a normal thing for people to read or see or know about. So it just became like all of these people that didn't really know about comic books saw the movies and thought it was really cool. And now they went and started reading more comic books and found out who Moon Knight and all these other characters were, that there's enough like traction that they can do it,
so cool.
And then, and then you get people like Ryan Reynolds who like will fight. Like he was the one that Deadpool, man, like that wouldn't be Deadpool if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds. So
God, I love Ryan Reynolds so much.
Yeah, like, I still need to see that new movie. I've heard it's pretty good, the Free Guy one.
Oh yes, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm diehard excited to watch it. So yeah, and speaking of there has always been that like stigma of comic book people being nerds, and I don't understand because people can read books, like ours just have pictures on it. But like we still have words, we still have a whole story that like is followed through some like serious stuff.
I think it was the idea of superheroes back then. Maybe. Like I don't know. Just
I feel like life was so boring back then. No imagination, man. They didn't accept anything new. Now we're accepting everything new.
now we accept anything and everything, man. We put it on Netflix.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. I'm happy with how it's been. I wish DC kind of was able to get their shit together because I personally like the DC comics better than Marvel, but now I'm Marvel for movies and TV and whatnot. And anytime DC comes out with something, I'm hopeful, but you know,
DC has great comics. So many crazy characters that are just like so much more brutal.
Green Lantern was what did it for me. That's what got me into comic books. When my buddy opened a comic book shop, Andy, from our Death Shifter team. Opened a comic book shop for a while, and I was like, dude, I've never read comics, and he was like, he knew I liked Mass Effect and all of those, and he was like, here, check out the Green Lantern. And I was like obsessed, dude. I read like all of them straight through, and I was like, dude, that's so cool. Like, yeah, Green Lantern was what did it for me. He still is. Like, if I had to pick a superhero, that's my favorite one for sure. This is Hal Jordan.
Yeah, I can't.
Or the Flash. I like Barry Allen a lot too.
As far as DC goes, I mean, Joker's always like going to be my favorite. The Killing Joke comic like sold me for life, where he just like rips his face off, and it was insane.
Yeah, the comic books for like Batman and Joker, like they're dope.
Brutal.
Like, yeah.
They are brutal, and people don't realize how brutal those comics can actually be.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not what most people think.
Yeah, and I mean those are like the flagship names. Like if you go to like the ones that they're not really as well known, dude. Some of them are like crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. And in fact, so there is a this is funny. I want to say this came out in 2000, sometime in 2000. I want to say '05, but there was a comic of Superman, and he came across pink kryptonite, and it weakened him in a way that he no longer had a infatuation with Lois Lane, and instead it was some other employee that he worked with who happened to be a dude. So the comic book hinted at the fact that the pink kryptonite turned him gay. And I didn't quite understand why it even had to get to that point. Honestly, these people are running out of ideas. Maybe
it's just part of the story, man. You know,
yeah,
just something to throw in there and have a weird little twist on stuff.
I guess, but when
and
I read that, I was
back
like,
then, I can imagine back then probably would not have gotten as much, or would have gotten more back then than it would.
I'm surprised it didn't get heat already, though. Like.
Because I feel like people that read comic books, they're like, I don't know, they're accepting on the different shit that happens in the comic books. Because it's a comic book. Like,
it's a comic book.
Don't get mad. I don't know. Yeah, it's a comic book. It's crazy too, because like with all the stuff that's going on, like movie wide and stuff too, like the comics are still coming out every day. Like new stuff for all of these characters that we're now getting to watch on the movies. So it's like, if you think about it, man, like the Marvel universe can go on forever because of what comics are like. So speaking of that, have you seen any of the upcoming trailers for any of the new movies for Marvel or DC?
So I allegedly.
Okay.
Have a copy of the unreleased Spider-Man.
Of No Way Home.
Allegedly.
How? Where? How? What? Why? From where? What is this coming out of nowhere now?
It leaked.
The whole movie didn't leak.
Quite a bit of it. Enough of it did. In fact, dude, oh man, I remember when I was in
Marvel is very
school.
meticulous with what they do, so I guarantee you the shit that leaked is probably not what's actually going to be in the movie.
I haven't fully watched anything. I just saw I kind of skimmed through and I was like, oh shit, okay, I'll watch it later. But I will say, when I was in like middle school and the torrents were like a big thing, the one, I forgot which one it was. Is it, I want to say X-Men First Class, maybe? No, not First Class. One of the X-Men's came out, and it was the one with Ryan Reynolds where they basically kind of did create a Deadpool, where it was like all of them.
He was still Deadpool in the movie. They just fucking did a terrible ass job on him.
Yeah.
Like it was it was terrible. Oh, so bad.
Yeah. So
bad.
That one leaked and it wasn't finished yet. And it was really cool to watch it though, because there's that one scene where like Cyclops is like destroying that huge like nuclear tunnel thing. And like when I had the copy of it was just that grayscale and like this little string going through it. And I was like, whoa, like, cause it was a computer graphic. So like, and then like you would see Sabertooth's nails. Only thing that popped up was like the little thing, make nails grow. And I was like,
nails grow. Nice. Nice.
So like, it was interesting though, honestly, to watch it in that form, because like you kind of see where it's like somewhat post-production, like it's still in the works. And I thought that was really cool. I liked it a lot. Honestly, I would watch movies like that probably more so than them fully finished.
I mean, it'd be cool to see it like once or twice, see how it's made, but then fuck that. I want the special effects.
Yeah, I get that. But it's cool either way. And honestly, like I'm so excited. Super excited.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. There's some theories going around about it, but
dude,
you
hear the theory of Doctor Strange being Rey Mysterio?
You mean Rey Mysterio? Or you mean Mephisto?
I'm sorry. Yeah. What? Rey Mysterio. Isn't that from fucking wrestling?
I was like, what? The wrestler, bro? That's fucking, dude, I'm not really Doctor Strange. Right, Mysterio.
I'm naturally Bray. Yeah, dude, that was.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some stuff that a lot of people think it's Mephisto, and there's a lot of stuff that it wouldn't be Mephisto. Some people think it's Scratch, which is like Agatha's like son. So I don't know. There's a lot of different crazy things going on, but Doctor Strange definitely did not seem like Doctor Strange in those trailers. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, dude, I absolutely love seeing like the fan theories that come out prior with the trailers and stuff because dude, people sit there and they fucking nitpick
Dude,
everything.
they like, oh my god, like
anything going on
type it in. The next one's gonna be like Easter eggs. You watch a 10-minute video of a 1-minute trailer. Like,
if you pause at just the right second and look right in the background, like, all the way,
like the villains from all the other Spider-Mans that people are catching in it and stuff too, and like just I was like, bro, I paid attention, but I didn't pay attention to that. And like, you know, I only watched it once. I'm just gonna wait for it. I want to wait for the movie to come out so I can enjoy it.
Yeah,
like, people were upset. They're like, they didn't show Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield or blah, blah. And it's like, well, first of all, everybody already knows that it's happening. So they need to at least have some sort of like hidden element to the movie. Like at this point, they're like, maybe it's not happening.
Yeah, if it does, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they hold it off like till the very end.
The very end, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it leads up to the end of it.
They may even be complete dicks about it and put it in the after credits.
Yeah, it might not even be this movie. It could be something afterwards, but I don't know. I'm just excited to see all the different characters coming back and shit too, and see what they're able to do with it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be wild with how they're going about. But I don't know. A lot of people think that this is the last Tom Holland Spider-Man movie in the Marvelverse too. That they think the movie is going to end and it'll drop him in the Sonyverse.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I didn't too much care for Tobey Maguire's.
I was not a big fan of Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I liked Andrew Garfield better than Tobey Maguire.
I didn't even like that guy,
but I thought he was just a better Peter Parker overall. As far as Spider-Man goes, Tom Holland does a better like combination of the two. Like, when anybody asks me about Batman, I'm like, dude, George Clooney is by far the best Bruce Wayne, like hands down, actual Bruce Wayne. But when you combine the two, then then there's more to it. But like as far as the actual Batmans go with Bruce Wayne, man, out George Clooney all day.
Yeah, I'm alright with that. Yeah, nobody will ever beat Heath Ledger's Joker for me. I mean, so many people will say like, oh, but I think he did an amazing job. He was fantastic and by far the best Joker. I do think it was a little bit overhyped because of the scenario and everything happened with the situation. Granted, I didn't care that he. Well, I cared that he died.
I don't want to take away from his acting or anything like that, but I feel like the fact that he died doing the character and how everybody was like, he got so obsessed with it and blah 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 and this and that. Like I feel like that drove it even more to like. It was such a great dude. Like I don't know if it's just where I was growing up and like watching the movie with all the people around me and stuff, man. But it was like it was so overhyped to me, like so overhyped. I still think he did an amazing job.
I never heard much about his death, and so like it never played any part for me. I liked his psychotic. Almost completely natural psychotic behavior, and a lot of people make fun of the whole little all he's got to do is just lick your lips and like honestly though, like it really added to that character that like if you read the comics and you put him in those comics, it fits so fucking well. I wouldn't have ever put any other Joker in the Killing Joke other than Heath Ledger's Joker because the persona fit beautifully. Now, I can't say anything much about the Joaquin Phoenix one because I have actually yet to see that.
I didn't want to watch it. I still haven't watched it. Yeah.
Why not?
It wasn't something that was like, again, I think it was the hype for me. Like I was around so many people that just like were obsessed with it and it like ruined it for me. And I've never honestly been a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix. I've never been a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix. So like when he got cast as it and stuff, I was a little skeptical. And then when I heard reviews and different things, I was like, yeah,
you're not a fan of Joaquin?
Not really. No.
What? So I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan movies, and Joaquin's in just about every fucking one of them.
M. Night Shyamalan.
So dude, I love it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think he's a good actor. On any of the stuff I've seen of him, I think he's a good actor. I've never really liked him as a person. I think I've seen some of his, like, my oldest brother showed us some random, not the shit that I've seen, bro.
What have you seen?
He like pooped on his assistant's chest while he was sleeping and like rubbed it on him or some shit. Dude, it was weird. I've seen some weird fucking shit about Joaquin Phoenix, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I was thinking of my oldest brother. Dude, he like sent me this all the time with shows like way back in the day, man. But I mean, he went through some real fucked up shit with his brother and everything, so I could understand him being a little out there.
Oh, I mean, I just remember seeing he snapped on set of the Joker, and like they showed a clip of it, and dude, he looked utterly embarrassed. Like,
dude, was that thing true about the Joker when they were? I saw this article when they were making the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, and it said all of the extras that when they did the like subway scene, they said that they locked all of the people on the subway for like fucking 8 to 10 hours, not letting them go get food or water or anything like that to help it be like part of the scene or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Dude's like, that's fucked. Like,
better be some like hardcore paid extras.
Yo, for real. Like, give me some extra money for that shit. I'd be pissed, especially if they didn't tell me.
Yeah, I would have broke out.
Yeah, so, dude, you know who doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion, for Joker that nobody really knows is the dude that played Joker in Gotham. I can't think of his name.
I never watched that series, but I know who you're talking about. He looks really weird.
That Star Wars game, Fall of the Jedi, Fallen of the Order, or whatever. He was the one that they made the character out of.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I never even noticed that. I love that Fallen Order game, though. Great game.
You know what I'm talking about? You know the like redheaded.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. I never seen the series, but I have seen him. It literally
looks exactly like him.
He is. He's a very fucking creepy looking dude.
But yeah, he plays the form of the Joker that they created in that Gotham show, and I don't know. I
have heard he's done really well from those that I know have watched it, but I personally haven't watched it, and I mean I'm not against it.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the Joker, man. Is like even in the comic book, there's no like set origin of the Joker. So,
but that's what the
adaptation that people try to do for the movies or shows. They always do something different or have something different because there's not a set thing to go off of.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. That's what Joaquin Phoenix Joker was basically supposed to be, like how his coming of age or his coming of evil. I don't know how it goes for villains or anything, but yeah,
it's like the same but opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, so I really enjoy comics overall, like, and not just Marvel or DC. Honestly, there's so many good ones. If you guys like think.
Oh, there's tons of them.
There's like nerdy ones, man. Go to Dark Horse Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some serious ones, and in fact,
I'm pretty sure DC owns Dark Horse, but yeah,
I think so. But it's more so the less family friendly one, or the less family friendly side of it all. But there is one called Lock and Key. Phenomenal comics, and actually, if you go to Netflix, you can watch.
Season 2 is coming out here pretty soon.
And it's made by the guy from My Chemical Romance. The lead singer. Gerard Way, I think his name is. Gerald Way. Honestly, phenomenal story. Super, super awesome. And Netflix did a really, really good fucking job filming it and kind of putting it into perspective.
No, it was good. I really enjoyed the show. I'm excited for season 2 for sure. Not everybody that like I knew that has read it is like it's one of the best comic books ever. Like Ray will tell you that's his favorite. Like Lock and Key is dope, but
it's incredible, super incredible, so underrated.
I mean, the Umbrella Academy, that was one too. That was a comic book before they adapted on Netflix, and the dude that made the Umbrella Academy was also some sort of singer guitar.
You know what? Maybe that's what I was getting mixed up with. Maybe Gerard Way did that one, and somebody else did Lock and Key. I would look, but my
I feel like that's right. I feel like that one's right. It's Gerard Way did Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
I think.
I
don't know.
Whatever. You know, we don't do our research here. We're just mindless idiots. Mom, can you check the where's the meatloaf?
I was gonna do it. Damn it, meatloaf, Mom.
Yeah. So, yep. That's it. You know, we wanted to kind of bestow our BS of Marvel and everything else going on.
Yeah, man. We'll have to do like an actual like comic episode and get Ethan and Andy in here, dude, and they'll just go off.
Oh, dude, 110%. Yes. And I have so many comic books that I want to show off that are like, yes.
Andy will probably be able to tell you all of them.
I will be happy to do that.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah. And if anyone's ever interested in a trade, do it. Go to a local union, figure out what you can do, get an apprenticeship.
For a second, I was like, "Ooh, what are we trading?" If anybody's interested in trade, I'm like, "All right, what's going on here? Trade away."
Cryptocurrency.
You got some Dogecoin?
Get a trade. Electrician, plumber, HVAC. Like these are really good paying jobs that it takes like 2 brain cells to do. It's not hard, and it's so easy. And that job will never not be needed, especially if you're in Florida. Everyone needs AC. Everyone needs power to run the AC, and everyone needs plumbing to poop. So
everybody poops. It's a good book.
Everybody poops. So again, real quick, please participate in our mashup.
we need an underdog Pepe Le Pew from everybody listening. Give us some good stuff. Come on.
And in fact, I'm gonna call out Homespun Haints. I see your beautiful paintings.
Oh.
I want a painting of a mashup.
That'd be pretty.
And with that said, have a great day. Enjoy.
You didn't even say stay mindless. You just lost it right there.
Enjoy your September. And
I just want to let all you guys know that we practiced this 5 times before starting this recording, and he messed it up.
This is why we don't record in the morning.
It's the morning?
He stayed up.
All right.
He doesn't
Everybody stay mindless out there. Have a great day.
Stay mindless.
Thank you for listening to the Mindless Morning Show. We appreciate you picking us out of the many great podcasts out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to get notified whenever we release a new episode or bonus content. Now go enjoy the rest of your mindless day.